All right,
How are we doing?
guys,
Good.
let's get the party started.
All right.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rich Guzman,
Hello, guys. My name is Ace Guzman.
and we are Ace and Rich, and welcome to the Hot Seat. We do this every single week, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if this is your first time here, leave a comment, let us know. If it's your first time, and if you have any questions, put them in the comment as well, and we're more than happy to answer those questions for you. We are here to help you move your business forward by solving the problems that you deal with on a daily basis with marketing.
That's right. So if you got any questions, just type them right below in the chat. And if you're watching us on the replay, just hashtag replay and ask your questions. I know, Rich, we've been getting some comments lately on our videos, man. People are just like loving these videos.
Yeah.
And they watch the replays too. So this is even better because like if they don't get a chance to ask us now, they could always ask on the replay, right?
You know what it is? I think the reason why there's been so much engagement is because, this is just raw. There's no fancy editing, no fancy, flashy words, stuff like that, right? We just keep it raw. This is what this is all about. Just, come to the hot seat. You have any questions, if you're stuck on something, ask us. We're more than happy to move you forward so you're not stuck anymore. Okay?
I'm just adjusting my monitor.
Right? Just plain and simple. Just keeping it very simple for everybody to understand, and they can actually join in.
Yes, absolutely. So we had some fun last week, didn't we? With the audience, right?
We had a lot of fun.
We gave away some stuff,
Yeah, we did give away some
I'll
stuff.
celebrate my birthday for like a whole week, right?
Oh, yeah. That was good. That was good stuff.
It was. But you know what? I tell you this, though. It caught the attention of a business owner and who ended up getting my 90-day content challenge. So now that's going to be, that's big news. That's awesome.
Yes,
right?
The 90-day content marketing challenge.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a part of a whole company's back office and training, and it's going to be a part of their product.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
really,
been
really
actually
excited about that. What an honor, right?
Yeah, it's been great, consulting for a company and helping their business grow, expanding their marketing. I mean, this has really been fantastic.
It has been.
It's been definitely an honor. It's just starting off as affiliate marketers and then also creating our own products and then start literally helping other business owners grow their business. I mean, it's just been amazing, and we're just truly grateful for that. So
truly grateful, for the opportunities. But who do we have here on the live, Rich? Who do we have?
Let me refresh over here.
Richard Osborne. Hello from Monroe, Michigan. Yes, hello. God bless you and good evening to you. Yes.
Oh,
Deb Smith says
Deb
hello.
Smith here, and we got Patty Doll. Hey, Patty, how you doing?
Yeah.
All right, more people hopping on. Facebook's a little slow when it comes to their algorithm.
It is. It really is. But like, what can we really, do about that? We have no control. Zuckerbuck is, Zuckerbuck like controls everything, right?
Yeah. It's like he wants to buy more land in Hawaii.
Yes.
At the wrong time.
Here's the thing. Zuckerbuck doesn't control your business. Keep that in mind. He does not control your business. You do. You guys are the internet marketers. You're the ones that call the shots, not him. It may be his platform, but you're the one that's actually doing the actual work. You're the one that's putting out the content every single time. You're doing the necessary, things that you have to do to get people's attention. And that's another reason why I put together that 90-day challenge, because I wanted people to know exactly what to do every single day for 90 days.
I love that course because it's like a hybrid. It just, to really, not just say, hey, you want to join a challenge?
No.
I like the fact that instead of explaining things, you basically go in deep detail on what to talk about. And you say, hey, follow along, do what I'm going to do. So not only do you explain what it is, you actually record the video, right? So they can actually model after you.
Exactly.
So that was a brilliant course that we came out with.
Exactly. And actually, I'm doing the challenge with them at the same time. So, I'm really happy about doing that. Colleen McKenzie. Hello, Colleen. Good to see you.
Hey, Colleen, welcome.
Thanks for joining us on the hot seat. Guys, you guys are watching and hopping on right now. Tag up your friends if you like, but definitely let's have a discussion here. Let's talk about, affiliate marketing.
Hey, this is what it's all about.
Let's talk about affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is pretty much a great vehicle to get into, especially this time right now, right, Rich? What's going on with the economy and everything? Affiliate marketing is where it's at. It's going to be your saving grace when you actually put some effort into it, and it will pay you, and you will not have to work for another boss ever again. Once you get the hang of it.
Exactly. I mean, don't you just love having like a live stream about affiliate marketing?
I'm right over here, Rich. Don't look over there. I'm right over here.
No, you're here, you're there, you're like everywhere, right?
Yeah, exactly. But when it comes to affiliate marketing, people are like just now finding out about it. So if you guys got questions about, what to do with affiliate marketing, guys, you're in the right place here on the hot seat.
Well, a lot of people have lost their jobs since
Yes.
the pandemic. So a lot more people are coming online trying to figure out a way to supplement their income or try to replace the income that they lost, because they're seeing people get results online. They're seeing people, create lifestyles, and they're like, well, is that possible for me? Can I do that? And the answer is yes.
Yes, if these people who actually walked before you can actually do it, so can you. There should be no excuse, right?
Right. You just have to walk the path, right?
Exactly.
You have to walk the path, learn the skill sets, and learn how to get those results. Once you learn how to get your first result, guys,
yes,
that's all it takes. Because once you get your first result, all you have to do is multiply what you've done.
Exactly.
Just keep doing what you're doing, multiply it.
Yes.
That's it.
And you got to follow the right people, with the right mindset. That's important. People who are actually, on the right path to success,
Oh yeah,
they're studying, they're reading, they're doing the do, they're like being consistent. These are people you want to follow, and follow their guide, like what they're doing, like watch what they do versus what they say.
I always
You
say
know what
that.
I mean?
I always say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they'll tell you to do stuff and
Don't
just to
listen
keep you
to what
busy.
they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, there are gurus out there that just like tell you to do stuff to keep you busy
The
while they're doing
gurus.
other things that's totally opposite of the shit that they're telling you about.
Isn't that amazing? That's so amazing.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We definitely don't do it. We share everything. Like that's why we have our inner circle, because our inner circle is so valuable. It basically goes into a membership, but it's access to what Ace and Rich is doing in their current business. Like we open up our back office, we show our tools, we show everything, right?
And currently we're actually training on a series of understanding live streaming.
Yeah, that's right.
It's pretty cool what we've been going through, and teaching in detail like what software you can use. I'm going to be going into more online platforms pretty soon, because I've done the software, because the software is just what you download to your computer, and then you can actually go live stream that way.
There's so many cool tools out there with live streaming and the stuff that you're sharing right now on the inner circle. People are just, I don't think they understand it, or maybe they underestimate it, the information that you're sharing, because people don't teach that stuff that you're teaching. You know what I mean?
No, they love it. They love it, which is cool.
So,
all right.
Anybody got any questions? Let's go ahead and look at the chat.
Time.
Internet Marketing Pros. Rich, are we live in the Internet Marketing Pros?
No, we are not.
That could be why we don't have that many questions. These guys
actually have, we're live on our profile.
Okay, hold on. I'm going
but we
to
need
share.
to share it to the Internet
I
Marketing
got it.
You got it?
Yeah, get your
Okay,
hand off the
good.
mouse. I'm going to do it. All right. What's going on, Internet Marketing Pros? We're live on the hot seat. You guys got any questions? You know how this goes. Every Friday, guys, we are here and available for you. If you got any questions, let me know. Don't send me a private message. I won't be able to see it and then go back and forth, right? I need to see it in the thread. So post it right here below this live video on the thread.
Absolutely. So welcome to the hot seat, guys. And it's time to take your questions, and let's get started.
All right. We're gonna miss David Toomey. He said he won't be able to make it. He's got some computer issues going on. Don't you just hate that?
Technology. You gotta love it.
I'm telling you, technology.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Anybody got questions? Let us know. Internet Marketing Pros, speak up now or forever hold your peace.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at this. Lily. All right, Lily. Hey, Ace and Rich. I took a shot at affiliate marketing with no money for a week. Can you share your insights, tips, tricks, anything is helpful for making an impact with affiliate marketing on a tight budget? Okay, Lily.
All right. So that means you're getting started into investing a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? So you've been doing it with no money for a week, and now you're like, well, I kind of ran out. I need to like kind of up the ante a little bit, And what I would do is I would start off with, having, and I always say this because it's so important, is the first thing you should have is an autoresponder, right? If you're building a business with no money, and you have no software, no tools at all, and you're just getting started and you have a small budget, immediately I would start getting an autoresponder like Aweber. That's what we use. We love Aweber.
Oh yeah.
I've tried many different autoresponders. I gotta say, Aweber has been a platform I've been using since 2008, and I've always got the best open rates from them. The biggest open rates I've gotten from Aweber. Other ones, it just doesn't cut the mustard. It comes close, but not close enough.
I like
So,
Aweber too.
Yeah, I would focus on having an autoresponder to start building your list, because I know Aweber has tools that you can create like a website to
Yes.
start building a list with. Now we recommend our own funnel builder, which I believe is a lot better. But if you're on a tight budget and you must use those pages to try to capture some leads, then you gotta do what you gotta do, right? If you're on a tight budget. So I would start off with the Aweber user pages and start building a list that way, and start communicating and start leveraging your time, because you're getting started. You're building this for free. You might have a job, you don't have much time.
Yeah.
So what can you do to leverage that time of a little bit of time that you have? Then what I would do is start building that list, start scheduling out your emails. So while you're at work, there's communication going on, there's relationship building happening. So that way, you can start creating more conversions. Because when you try to make sales without building a list, you might get lucky and make some sales along the way with no money. You're promoting like affiliate offers. The problem is you're missing out on the biggest potential, which is your back end. Your back end is all the leads that are on your list that you could be warming up, building those relationships and creating more conversions and more sales for yourself.
Okay, now I'm going to take a stab at this one for Lily, because this is like one of my most favorite type of questions to answer, and I'll tell you why. We remember, and we'll never forget where we started. We had no money. We lived in a Motel 6. We know what the experience was like. We understand the hustle that has to come with it, and the grind you must do, and the sacrifices you have to go through when it comes to not having any money. You're talking about you took a stab at it for a week. Try going at it for a couple of more months like that. And here's the thing, when it comes to like having no money and you have to do something necessarily now so you can drive traffic organically to your links, to your affiliate links that you do have access to, I'm going to recommend a couple of things. First of all, you need to definitely put a budget together. If you say you don't have any money, you just actually haven't become more resourceful. You have to be more resourceful to figure out what you need to let go of so that you can figure out money can go into those courses, go into the upgrading, go into buying paid traffic, because eventually you're going to have to not do so much free stuff for a while, and you're going to have to scale, and you can't scale free. You can only scale when you do paid marketing. So make a plan for the first 30 days, Lily, that you're going to go nonstop, just head straight down on the books. You're going to learn and access those trainings that you have in your program that you're a part of. You're going to study. You're going to apply. You're going to create lots and lots of content on the stuff that you learn. I share this with my students that I train and coach. And you know what? They have the best results when they listen and do what I tell them to do. And this is what I'm giving you is exactly, if you were my student, Lily, this is what I would tell you to do. The first 30 days are going to be really intense. So that means every single module that you have access to in your trainings that you're doing right now in your business, you want to be able to take some kind of takeaway and create a piece of content, whether it be a video post or it be a blog post or it be an article for, your website or whatever. You've got to put that content and be consistent one day, every day for 30 days. Start with the first 30 before you start looking ahead for the whole year, but start with the first 30. You can get past that first 30-day challenge, then add another 30 and that's your 60-day, and add another 30, there's your 90-day. That's how we actually operated when we didn't have any money. And don't expect to make sales in your first 90 days. I say this because when we actually developed the mindset of just focusing until we were successful, follow on course until successful, FOCUS, we saw the results. And in the matter of weeks, we started seeing leads coming into our back office. We started seeing that we were generating sales while we were in our sleep. This is what happens, okay? But you got to stay focused, and you can't be worrying about not having any money and trying to do this for free, because that ain't going to work. It only works temporarily because you're just getting it going. Am I right, Rich?
No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. When you create that momentum like that, the first 30 days, adding another 30 days, then the final 30 days is a really good 90 days to really start really getting your momentum going in your business. And, I know you said try for a few months. I mean, we were doing this for years.
Yeah.
And nothing was happening. It was just frustrating, but we just never gave up, right? We just started learning like, okay, well, there were some things we missed here, some other things we missed here, some other things we missed here. And we realized, understanding how to build, engage, and sell are three basic principles that people need to really focus on. But in between those three steps, there are skill sets, right? So when you're building, how are you building, right? Are you measuring? Are you tracking?
Right.
How are you engaging? Are you saying the right things to the right market, or are you saying the wrong things, to the wrong market, or maybe your message is not matching the market you're actually targeting? So there's things involved with engagement. And then selling, there's a way to sell. And some people, the way they sell is they're constantly always spamming.
Oh my gosh.
When the reality is it's okay to promote an offer, right? Like I have no problem promoting an offer. You have no problem promoting an offer. But if you look at our Facebook, profile, for example, a lot of our stuff is not really a lot of selling. It's like there's selling, but there's a lot more value, connections, personal stuff. Like, it's not always about just trying to shove stuff down people's throats.
Yes.
There has to be a fine balance there. And you have to really tilt it this way, right? It has to be more value than what you're promoting.
Exactly.
So when you do promote something, people are more likely to pay attention if you're giving more value, right?
That's right.
Same thing with your emails, right? And what's great about emails is you could indirectly sell with your emails. And I told this to, one of my team members, that you could actually do indirectly selling by doing a PS line in your email. Not all the time, sometimes, right? And just do like some copy, call to action, because it's not like saying, hey, buy my stuff. It's just saying, hey, it's there if you need it, right? But other emails, of course, you just sell.
Yes.
But you always have to give the value first, and share knowledge, wisdom, motivation, inspiration, teach somebody something so they believe in who you are.
Yeah.
They don't know you.
No, they don't.
You got to prove it to them.
You do.
Who you are.
Yes.
Right. So that's really marketing 101.
Yes.
And this is how we build our business over the years. And our intention has always been that way. And our intention was always to deliver the value, always to help someone get results in their business. And we always led by that, and we still do today.
All right, Lily, there's the answer to your question. More than a mouthful that we've given you, but hope it is helpful. Let us know in the chat, in the comments. Next question is coming in from Sarah. Sarah says, I've been exploring ChatGPT Ace for my affiliate marketing business. However, I'm still not confident using it. What do you recommend for me to do to get the most out of it to create engaging posts for my affiliate sales? Okay, so you're focusing, Sarah, on the affiliate sales. We told Lily the same thing, right? Don't focus on the sale. Really trust the process. Okay, get your mind off the sale part, because if you keep focusing on the sales, you're missing the big component. Can anybody guess? If you guys been fans of the hot seat for so many years, you know what the main focus is, right? It's not the sale. What is it? Put it in the chat. Let's get some engagement here. Rich, take a look at the chat. What is the most important component, rather than focusing on the sale as a marketer? What should you be building? Put it in the chat. I'm not going to give the answer. I want to see you guys participate. Think about it. If Sarah is, let's help Sarah out. If Sarah is focusing on the sale and we tell her don't do that, she needs to be focusing on this one thing. And what is that? Colleen says helping others. Good try. I like that. Providing value. Colleen, you're really, really getting there. Wow. Helping others, providing value. I love these answers. Email list. Deb Smith says the email list. Okay. So here's the thing. You guys are like dancing around what Sarah needs to be focusing on. Okay.
I have the answer.
Building the relationship. Okay.
But what is that though?
Gotta build the relationship. Okay.
Right, but what is that?
It's
what do we
always? Technical thing. This is not a technical thing I'm talking about here. You guys are talking about email list building, things like, we know about that aspect. But what we're talking about here is she wants to use ChatGPT to do something. ChatGPT is nothing than an AI. Okay. It is artificial intelligence. It's a program and it can do many, many things, but she has the control. And she needs to focus not on the sale, but she has to focus on building the relationship. So what does she need to do that ChatGPT can help her with to build the relationship? Right?
I have the answer.
Well, speak it then.
Focus on the results.
Focusing on the results.
Yep. I put it right there in the chat.
Here you go. Okay.
Because the result, once you get a result, it leads to another result and another one, then another one. Then
You
another
don't
one.
focus on the sale. You focus on the relationship, but you also focus on the results. Okay. Because you need to get the attention. You need to get, these are the results. You need to get the attention, get those eyeballs on that website, right? Or looking at your content. And what does it become? The eyeball, the viewer, becomes what is known as a lead. When they go to the page and they enter their email address, they become a lead. They become a subscriber. And where does that email go? To the autoresponder, right? That's the process. So it goes into the autoresponder. Now Sarah will be excited because she just generated her first lead. Everybody following?
Result.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's the result, right? And then as Sarah is with this lead, she is using her content marketing skills to build the relationship with the lead on the list. I'm breaking it down ABC for you guys. Okay. So once that is going, this builds the know, like, and trust with Sarah's lead. And therefore, what happens? They will want to click on her call to action link, right? So if they're going to click on her call to action link, it's going to take them to what? The offer. Are you following along now? You see how that process maps out?
Yeah, we focus on the results to get the results that we're looking for.
Yes.
And just because we got to the end result of clicking on a link and looking
Yes.
at the offer doesn't mean they're going to buy right away.
Exactly.
Right? It's a process, and they actually it's
Honey,
about
if that was
7
the
hold on, it's
case-
about 7 times that it takes for someone to really buy your offer. They have to see it. They have to see it 7 times.
And if, yes, speaking of the 7, but at the same time, if that was the case, every lead that you generated, you would be making a sale.
Right.
This is why you need to have more than enough, ample enough leads to have to talk to. Because you can't just rely on that one opt-in, right? Who the hell relies on one opt-in? Nobody. That's why you have to generate as many leads and subscribers on a daily, consistent basis, right? So back to Sarah, you know, you want to use ChatGPT. How can you use it effectively? You need to understand basic inputs, okay? This means going to ChatGPT and communicating with ChatGPT as if it's your personal assistant and saying, hey, ChatGPT, I'd like you to create for me a Facebook post. ChatGPT is going to spit out all kinds of stuff. If you're not specific on your input with ChatGPT, it is not going to produce quality type content. I'm telling you, I've been using ChatGPT for so long now that I literally am a master at it. And I know how to communicate with it. Matter of fact, I even tell it, hey, ChatGPT, good morning. How are you? Let's get to work. What are we going to do today? And this thing is just like responding back to me. So it's crazy. Okay. But it works. So Sarah, you want to have fun with engaged posts? Tell ChatGPT you want to have fun with engaged posts. Say, ChatGPT, can you write me a Facebook post? Hey, can you make sure you add some emojis to it? Oh, also, can you make it fun? And can you make it sound like me? ChatGPT is going to say, well, how can I make it sound like you? You haven't told me yet what kind of personality or writer's tone you are, right? So you got to be specific on this stuff. And we have that training, don't we, Rich? We have that training in our program where they have the crash course on ChatGPT. Yes. Yes. Let's look at the comments, Rich. What do we got in the comments? I hope that helped you out, Sarah.
All right. All right. Let's see.
It's a good question.
Donald Candies, welcome to the live, buddy.
Donald Candies.
Donald's in the house.
Donald's in the house. Happy birthday to you, Donald, from the hot seat. Ace and Rich wishing you a happy birthday today.
Well, you asked me to take care of the comments. You want to take care of the comments?
I'm saying happy birthday to Donald because I know it's his birthday today.
Donald in the house, a lot of videos, the best way to build your audience and get sales. Absolutely. Videos are powerful.
No, he's asking that as a question, Rich.
Oh,
Is a lot of videos the best
I
way?
didn't see a question mark there. So.
He forgot his question mark. Put the question mark in there. See? So you want to know, is a lot of videos the best way to build your audience and get sales?
You know, it's really amazing to me, but people think that creating a lot of videos really is the answer. And I'm guilty of this. I thought so too. But the reality is it's less is more if it's good quantity. I mean, good quality, right? So in the beginning, I always thought about quantity, to get your channel up and running and stuff like that. The consistency, yes, it's important, but your consistency doesn't have to be every single day. It could mean, once a week. It could mean 3 times a week. It could mean twice a week. As long as you stay, create some kind of consistency, that's important. But as you're creating the content, make sure the content is the best quality that you can create. Now, what I mean by quality, I don't mean fancy editing, all that kind of crazy crap. I'm talking about the message, like the communication, right? Just from these lives that we've been doing, it's been amazing what's happening. The algorithm in YouTube is we're exploding. Like we had a 700% increase engagement. We have more subscribers now. Just from adding videos like a few times a week.
Yes.
And we started out doing like videos every single day, right? And we did it just to have a lot more content up there, and that was great and everything. And it kind of gave a little boost in the beginning. But what really changed the algorithm, we noticed, is when we focused on the engagement and the messaging. And now our watch time, which is one of the most important metrics in YouTube, is going up again. So when the watch time is going up, that means the engagement is getting longer. And Google loves that. So I would definitely focus on creating a schedule, stick to that plan as far as like, am I going to do it once a week? Am I going to do it twice a week, 3 times a week? If you have no subscribers, I probably would do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just to get it going, the algorithm, but focus on the quality of the content. And I think that is the most important thing, because why are we doing this for? We're doing this to send out the message in the best clear manner that we can to create the engagement so people can actually learn something, so they can engage with the information that we're providing, right? And this is our intention. And because of that reason, we're seeing a really big boost in our algorithm with our video and things like that, especially on YouTube. Okay, so like for instance, I'll take this video and I'll cut it up in small bites because I want people to get really more of the meat, right? We'll put the full one up there. This will be all on YouTube, but we'll clip it in different segments so people can just get the meat. And some people like watching long videos, people like watching short videos.
Right.
So give them the best of both worlds. So, I mean, this one video could be 4, 5, 6 different pieces of video that I could edit, right? So it's just focusing on the messaging and what we're providing for the viewer, so they can keep coming back and going, I like the hot seat. I like the information. I like the content. Hey, I like Ace and Rich, where they're delivering the content, right? Stuff like that. This is what we're focusing on more than ever in 2023, 2024. Not really the quantity. So, like I said, focus on the quality, but ask yourself, how many times a week am I going to put video content out? So there is some kind of consistency and routine. Okay. It's a great question.
You have it. Yeah. Awesome. You guys getting value or what? Let us know in the chat. Smash that like button. Definitely hearts it up. Yes.
Birthday boy.
Any other questions, guys? Let us know in the chat. This is it. Now's the time. All these people are asking these questions because, it is on everyone's mind about what else can you do to literally grow your business from scratch. and it's okay. I mean, even if you ask the most basic question, like here's one coming in right now from Zoe. Zoe is in the community here. Thank you, Zoe, for joining us on the hot seat. What is your question? She's typing, or he is it Zoe? I don't know if I butchered your name. I'm sorry. We can't tell, Let's see. I'm intrigued by this high ticket affiliate marketing concept. Can you break it down?
Okay.
Okay.
High ticket affiliate marketing. Now, the best way to really explain it is like how we started, we like a high ticket affiliate marketing because we get paid. One sale is a higher commission.
Yes.
Right. Let's say that you earn like $500 for that one sale, or $1,000, right? Like we've earned up to $10,000 per sale, from affiliate programs that we sell. Now, that's great and everything, right? You get one huge sale, you're like, yeah, woo! But that's just one sale. And we love the big, profits, but we also like the residual aspect as well. So make sure that if you're getting involved with a high ticket affiliate marketing program, find out what kind of residual they have as well, because when it comes to high ticket affiliate marketing, what we learn, they have to go through a particular process as well. And that process might take time, right? So I'd rather have best of both worlds as far as like the residual. So when you're looking into the high ticket affiliate marketing program, find out the residual, right? Find out what the commission structure is. Like we earn 80% commission for the residual that we sell in one of our programs. And I like that because not only is a high percentage, but the residual is also coming in as also high ticket back end coming in as well, right? So it's just a lesson that we've learned over the years, that because one of the ones we used to be a part of, you would get a high ticket sale, but as soon as the person purchased a high ticket, there's no more residual, it's gone, right? And that's not good, because high ticket doesn't come in all the time, it comes in sporadically.
Yes.
So you have to, be consistent, yes, but like I said, the combination of having both is very important. So, you're earning a high ticket commission, which is awesome. Okay. But understand that if you're also, here's another criteria. If you're picking a high ticket affiliate program and it's got good residual and it's got good high ticket commissions, make sure that you're also finding out what type of products they have. Because for us, when we sell something that's high ticket, we have to believe in it, number one. Two, we have to be using the product, right? Because I could explain the product very well.
Yes.
If I'm using it and I believe in it, I can explain it. I can sell it without a problem, right? Case in point, you join a high ticket affiliate program. Someone actually purchased a product. They come to you, ask a question. And if you don't know what you're talking about because you're not consuming the product yourself, right? As far as digitally, then it doesn't look good on your part when you're trying to sell a high ticket product, right? So I'm just trying to give you some clarity and some understanding the importance of having a high ticket program, right? I can give you the theories of high ticket. It's all about an ascending model. When someone comes in, it's over the tripwire, which is a small amount in the very beginning, right? $7 to come in, or $1. Then they go in through a process where they'll pay a monthly, and then there's a high ticket on the back end for 500 and 1,000. That's all great and everything, and that's probably what somebody else was saying in another video. But I didn't want this video to be like that. I wanted you to understand the importance and what you should be looking for when you're, looking at a high ticket program. Okay. Because if you listen to what I'm saying, you're going to be better off by knowing the products, right? Believing in the products.
Yes, absolutely.
And also having the best of both worlds as far as residual and a high ticket on the back end, because you'll make multiple streams of income within that one whole high ticket program. So yeah,
I'm sorry, but I love high ticket. I love high ticket. Nothing is incredible more than that, because I came from like the old days of like MLM,
network marketing, old school
MLM, direct sales, all
but
that good
but
stuff.
you would have You never would have fired your boss if it
I
was for
would
high
have
ticket.
never fired my boss going
Yeah.
the direction that I was in, because those items that I was selling was low ticket offers. I mean, you still made sales, but you have to do a lot of volume to be able to get paid. And that's the misconception, the difference between high ticket affiliate marketing and with selling low ticket. You can make great bank with low ticket, but just keep in mind, you have to do a lot of volume. I can make a $10,000 sale either from one product, if it's the value is there, or two products, right? And that's how I can go faster versus, selling something that's low cost and I'm only making like a 6% cut. I mean, gosh, you're lucky if you can get that with some of these programs, and they
Like
pay you just
Amazon?
very small 4-6% cuts, 10% cuts. You get really small cuts. But when it comes to high ticket, it's amazing. Like it's 20%, 30%. And now the program that we're a part of, we have multiple high tickets, by the way, but the one that we have, it pays over 80% commission.
I mean, think about this, right?
Yeah.
You look at like, try selling an ebook for like $7, right?
Yeah.
And then you sell it, or let's just say you get $7 for a percent commission on Amazon,
Right.
right? Because they really, they don't really give you much.
Exactly.
And then you have like a high ticket program where you just made $400 off of a $500 sale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you guys to just think about that for a second. Would you rather sell something for $7 or something for $500? Now you might be saying, well, wait a minute, that's more expensive. No, it's not. The sale is still the same. That's what you must understand.
Mm-hmm.
When you're selling high ticket, the sale doesn't change. The price changes,
Right.
but the sale doesn't change. It's still a sale. Okay. So when you sell a high ticket, I'd rather sell like a high ticket that's, let's say, $400 instead of $7. So ask yourself, how many sales would it take a $7 to earn a $400 commission? Look at that. I'll leave it at that.
Yep. Next question is coming in from Ava. Ava says, Rich, I'm eager to learn how to build my email list effectively. What are the essential steps to build a highly responsive list that you were talking about on YouTube? Okay. Fellow
The
YouTuber
highly
here.
responsive list.
Thank you for this question, by the way, because we love list building questions like this. Oh my gosh. Now we're diving deeper into this. And these, we have a lot of different people from all walks of life and their marketing journey. Everybody here is, in a different process. Some of them are just getting started. Some of them are intermediate. Some of them are seasoned and advanced. But, Ava, we're definitely going to answer this for you.
We're going to do more than that. We're going to do a little bit more than that, guys.
Go for it, Rich. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more than that.
See, this is how we answer questions on the hot seat, especially like that.
There we go. Let me just bring this up a little bit. Beautiful. All right. Let me go to my share screen. You guys don't mind if I share the screen, do you? All right. So let's take a look at this. All right. Let's take a look at this puppy. So basically, how to create a highly responsive list. Well, we talked about the processes, right? We talk about having a process within your marketing. When you look at the first part, right? Leads come in, and then we have a follow-up email series, right? Then we tag them. Now, why do we tag them? Well, these guys are cold, right? They're just starting to get a little bit warmed up by indoctrinating them. And then from there, they go into the first area, right? First segment, or people call them buckets, but I call them segment. And then this is openers. So why would I tag someone here? Because I want to make sure people coming from here are only the ones who are openers. That's all I care about. I don't want everybody to come in here, but only the openers. Now what's going to happen is my engagement is going to start going bigger because I got all the openers in one segment where I want them. Now, but it doesn't stop there. What about the people who open but don't even look at what you're offering? Well, we could actually, tag them again. So what I'll do is I'll tag them with a broadcast, and they'll go over to a separate segment called the clickers. Now, what are clickers? People who actually open and clicked on a link. So this lead over here will get moved over to that clickers segment, and they'll be able to build up your click-through rate. Now, here's the thing. Any advertising that you do on the internet, which let's say it's solo ads, YouTube ads, Google AdWords, Facebook ads, PPV, the list goes on and on, right? No matter where you get the leads, no matter where you're actually advertising, when you're running an ad platform, you're looking at impressions, right? Impressions are nothing more than people just looking. But when somebody clicks on your link, we call that a click-through rate. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that again. We call that a click-through rate. When somebody clicks on your ad and they click on your link, that is a click-through rate. Okay, more likely they're probably going to opt in as well. So how do you build up your click-through rates on your list? It's very, very important to treat your list with this process. All right, because if you have a high click-through rate, you're getting closer to creating a conversion and making a sale. Very, very important. See, a lot of people think just by building your list and just emailing is how you build your list. That's not the way to go. As marketers, we're very strategic on what we do. Now, why do I have this at the end here? Because your end goal is to build a buyer's list. That's why we're in it for, to build the list, right? We want to create buyers. What are we building a list for? Are we building a list just to have a list and just like see people just open our emails and maybe click on the link and that's it? No, we're looking for buyers. And the only way to find the buyers is to put them through the process to find out who is worthy of becoming a buyer, right? This is why these segments are set up this way for a reason. Now, when the buyer starts coming into your program, you can take that email and you can start putting it in a separate list, which is called your buyer's list. That'll be the most highly responsive list that you will ever have, is your buyer's list. Why? Because they already brought something from you and they're more likely to buy it from you again. Now, let's say they go into your affiliate program, and we just talked about high ticket. So if they just purchase something from you and they're in the program, doesn't it make sense that you could actually broadcast something and say, hey, are you going to be on the webinar? This webinar is going to be fantastic. It's going to give a lot of value. But at that webinar, you know that they're going to upsell them to the next product. Now, don't you think that it's possible for you to create more back-end conversions, right? If you're the one communicating with your buyers, because, hey, they bought from you, didn't they? That means they trust you, right? So a buyer is always a buyer, will always be a buyer. So if a buyer bought the first time, is more than likely to buy again, especially if they trusted you and they bought from you in the first place, right? I'm giving you guys some really big golden nuggets here tonight about understanding how to build a highly responsive list, okay? And there's a little bit more, we do a lot of coaching. We coach people and we do this about 6 months, and then we do another additional 6 months of follow up and make sure they're understanding marketing and understanding just this process alone, because there's a lot more to it than just what I'm sharing with you right here. This is just the basics and the foundation of what you should be focusing on when it comes to building your list if you want to create sales. Okay. And of course you do. That's why you're here in the hot seat. All right.
All right. Yeah, man. Screen share. I love that
stuff.
Whiteboard, man. That whiteboard is awesome. When you did that for the class and everybody goes into that and they see the ABCs of list building with you, Rich, it's like,
they love it.
Before they would come in and they just have this deer in the headlights look like, what am I looking at? But then when you break it down, like ABC, people get it, they understand it, and they get results.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about, like what you said earlier, it's all about the process, right? And what are we looking for? We're looking for results.
Yes.
Right? Not the sale.
No.
If you focus on the results, you'll get the sale, but focus on the results. Okay, I got my follow-up down, which is my indoctrination series. Now I can get them in the openers, right? So I can get my open rates higher. And then now I got to see, are these guys going to click on my link? And if they are, I got to move them over again, because they're the ones who are more getting closer to becoming a buyer, right? And then the buyer is just a true asset. I mean, that's what you want to build.
Yes. And you know what? Did you guys get value from that? Like what Rich was sharing with you was like pure gold. Like that, like gold bars, what you were just sharing right there, you know?
Yeah, people charge like thousands of dollars for this
and you get it for free on the hot seat, right? See, when you ask the right questions, you're gonna get the right answers, right?
It's all about the right questions.
Let's see here. Any comments, guys? Questions about that? Let us know in the chat.
That'll get the juices flowing.
That would be. Let's see. Richard Osborne says, I've been using Craigslist and a mailing list. You got to be really careful. Remember, we had this problem with one of the students, Rich? They were using a mailing list and they were buying traffic that's untargeted.
Some people, they buy leads. And the only way to really find out if it's really good, if they have a mailer included with it where you can mail them, and then you can pull them away from those leads itself.
Yes.
And if they opted in, that means they weren't interested. If they don't opt in, then they shouldn't be on your list, right? Because the people that are opting in are the ones who are asking for that, right? But if let's say you have a whole bunch of leads and you just put them on your list, it's kind of like a clusterfuck, right? Let's get all these leads. It's just all over the place. And then what happens is we don't even know who's responsive, right? Because we just dumped a whole bunch of leads in. So I would say that if you're buying leads, just be careful. Make sure you qualify them before they go on your list. Very
Question
important.
Coming in from Jillian. Jillian says, I'm wondering, how can I effectively promote multiple products to my list? Can you provide some more insights on this? Because I have these two different offers. I have Power Lead System and I have Home Business Academy. How do you do it, Rich?
Okay, hold on. Let's go to the I know what I'm going to do here.
First of all, it's great that you have multiple offers instead of just relying on one, right? So that's
absolutely,
important. You know? And this is cool because this is a fellow team member. We're answering our question here. So even team members can join in and ask us questions too, guys. You know, you guys got all this great inside stuff working closely together with us. But if you ever have a question like Jillian, just come out here on the hot seat and just ask it. You know what I mean? So Rich is going to show you, Jillian, what you need to do. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Jillian, when you have leads coming in, right, let's just, my Etch a Sketch leads. Okay. Keep it simple. When you have leads coming in and you want to promote multiple offers, let's just, create some squares, right? So we'll just, create this square here, just like 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 boxes. And I'm just going to give you about 7 of them, just for an example. Okay. All right, 1 more. All right, so we got 7 boxes here. We got about 7 emails. So we got, email number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So everybody wants to promote their offer. Now, there is an extra box. And this extra box, I'm going to put up here. And I'm going to put 0 next to it. That box is a welcome email. Immediately, whatever you actually send them to in the very beginning of your lead magnet, your capture page, make sure that you send them right back to where you actually promote it in the first place, which is in this welcome email. All right, that's the goal. But once that email passes the following day, they should be getting an email from you to get to know who you are. Okay. It's important to really, mix it up a little bit and start like, maybe telling your story. Right. And then you can go back and you can say, hey, remember that offer that I promoted to you, from the first time they opted in, right? And then the second one, we can go into, like maybe, motivate them, right? Maybe they need to be motivated. Motivation. Don't mind my Etch a Sketch. I'm using a mouse. Not bad for mouse though. So we got day 3, motivation. Motivate them, inspire them, right? They probably have a life that they don't want. That's why they're coming online to change their circumstances. So we can motivate them, right? On this email, we could say, hey, let me teach you something about how to build a list. So this could be in, like, for example, an Aweber email, connecting to a video. So let's say this goes to a YouTube video, right? To this email. Okay. So we just put YT for YouTube, right? So this video is included, connected to the email here. So we know that the welcome video, and we know the offer, it's about money, right? We're trying to make a sale here, right? AWeber is also a money maker, and we can get a commission off of that, right? Then over here, what we could do is we could talk about like more something they can relate to, right? Like a current story, but more a relatable story. So I'll just put relates. Something they can relate to if you communicate with them about something. Maybe something happened to you, today or a certain day that, just something simple that happened. Maybe you went shopping and you saw something that was crazy and you just want to share it with them. Something that they can relate to, right? It's just the more real you get with your list, the better off you're going to be. Now, the next one, we could do, let's say another story, right? Tell another story about something. And this could probably be like a Facebook post, right? Mix it up. Now over here, what do we have? Okay, well, we could actually teach another lesson. And this lesson could be about, I don't know, let's say it's about tracking. How to track your results, right? Tracking links, right? And that also can be a video. And that connects to this email. So this email will go to this video and you can be teaching them exactly about tracking links. What is that? Another sale. So you went from getting a lead, right? Offering the offer in the welcome video immediately from what they opted into. Tell them a story, remind them of the offer, motivate them because they haven't bought yet, inspire them, start to teach them something by giving them what? Value, right? Tell them a story, right? Why do we do that? Trust, right? Another story. Trust, right? This is all this is value. Building trust, teaching something, it's all about building trust, right? Now, again, over here, we're creating value, right? Whether you're building trust to a story or teaching something, it's all value. But it just, the concept is when we tell a story or we create a relatable story, we're building trust as well. And this can go on and on and on, right? And you can build this out the way you want it. It's just don't try to sell all the time, okay? So like for this one, let's say I want to go back and sell my main offer, right? So this could be the main offer, what you sell as far as your program, right? So I'm going to put main offer here too, right? We know this is the main because that's what we're promoting. So we have the main offer. We have the main offer here, right? Look at the difference between promoting the main offer versus the other emails. So now what I'm doing is I'm not going main offer, main offer, main offer, main offer, main offer. I'm going main offer because that's what you opted into. It's my welcome email. And then we're going to go to a story so you can get to know who I am, right? And then go into the offer again, the main one, just to remind them. And then from there, if they don't bite, okay, you need to be motivated. You need to be inspired, right? Maybe you don't trust. That's okay, right? I didn't trust right away either when I first looked at affiliate marketing. So we build value by sharing, okay, I'm the one that's going to teach you something. I'm the one that's going to share the knowledge. I'm the one that's going to give you the value because I'm going to be the teacher. I'm going to be the one that's going to look at me and go, that's the person I want to follow because, he or she is teaching me something. Make sense? This is why it's good to go through this process when you're doing that. Now, if you want, you can start adding like another main offer if you want. But for me, what I like doing is I like promoting one main offer and create other offers that can build upon that one main offer. So I just turn pretty much, my main offer has, 3 different ways of getting paid. So that's what, that's 3. So we got 3, we got 4, 5. That means I have already 6 ways to get paid. And here's the beauty. You could keep building upon this and add new, other relatable offers to the main offer. In other words, like, let's say you talk about tracking, you talk about, Aweber. Maybe that's another tool that you use, right? Maybe there's an affiliate for, like, I know you use Copy AI, right? And that's an affiliate, right? So we use one for, let's say, Copy AI, right? That's another income stream we have. So we got 7 ways to get paid now, right? So now you see the difference now being a marketer and just an affiliate marketer. When you become a marketer, you're more strategic and you're thinking about how to create multiple streams of income, because we know not everybody's going to buy the main offer. We know that. So by knowing that, I don't want to leave any money on the table, because what if I get a lead and the person already has a main offer? They love their main offer, but they're just trying to test the waters and see what this list is all about. Well, what is it? Maybe they were missing something. What if they were missing just like, oh, you know what? I didn't know that about Aweber. Now to help me build my main offer. You just build trust by giving this great value to this lead who already has a main offer, that you could build a strong bond and a great relationship that eventually they'll probably join your offer. So now you're not leaving no money on the table because a lead came in who has their main offer, but now you're teaching them something about their main offer that maybe they're not doing. You guys get what I'm saying here? This is some really valuable information that I'm giving you tonight on a high level. All right. So I'm going to just stop. I'm giving the farm away. Right. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
I know you get carried away when you just love to give value. I know.
Yeah.
Where are the hearts? Actually, I see the hearts coming out of here. Smash that likes button. The hearts on that one, Rich. You just like totally blew people's minds away. And like somebody asked in the comments, wait a minute, are you telling me I don't have to broadcast twice a day, every day to my list? Like some people are being taught that they have to send out 2 emails a day.
No, you gotta kill your list.
You're gonna kill your list, guys. Don't do that. Whoever's telling you to do that, it's bullshit. Don't do that.
We've been seeing like our engagement go up. Cause we were taught that before years ago, like 2 emails a day.
We did it.
Hold on.
We did it.
The only time that we will
we learned the hard way.
More than 1 email in one day, if we're doing like a promotion of something. Like I will remind them, hey, tonight's the night.
Right.
And then I'll do another email at 3:00 saying, hey, you only got a few hours. I'll do another email at 8:00. Hey, you got 1 more hour. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like, but that's not every day. That's just when there's a promotion going on. I'll do that. But other times I'm creating goodwill with my list. It's all about 1 email a day. Remember what I said about quantity versus quality? Doesn't it make sense? Like once a day, you're showing up for them.
Yes.
You're sharing value. You're teaching them something, but you're also promoting some affiliates that can help them grow their business. But what if they don't have a business, right? They're looking at you like, oh, well, this person's got to guide me. I'm looking to this person to guide me. So now they're like, oh, wow, they know a lot. Maybe they can help me. I need to join them. But you have to prove it. You see what I'm saying? That's why that strategy works so well. It really boggles my mind how I see a lot of videos on YouTube, and like we went through a competition and we were like number 1 in 4 out of 5 categories. And one of our categories that we won number 1, and there's a lot of affiliates here, guys. We had like the highest watch time out of all the other affiliates. Okay. That means like a great engagement. Now, look at these types of videos that we do. We don't really do the fancy editing. We don't do that, moving, letters and all that kind of stuff you see like with our crazy fancy editing stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have nothing against it.
No.
Right? I hire somebody that can do some editing for us, and that's cool and everything.
Yes.
But that's not how we get great engagement.
No.
The way we get great engagement is to just speak directly
Yes.
and just be real, right? Like I know people like to, clip and cut. Like, they'll start talking like, I'm going to show you how to make money online. And did you know that you can do that? And did you know? And it just flips. It's like you have Tourette's. And it's like, I get it.
Oh, I'm glad you're talking
trying to
about
get
this
to the
right
meat.
now.
I get it and
I'm not
everything.
the only one. Y'all not the only
But-
ones thinking that either.
But I think the reason why we have great engagement
Yeah.
on our channel and why our analytics is through the roof is because there's no fancy stuff. And if somebody looks at your video and they go, those guys are just on video just talking. They're not doing any fancy stuff, because you can intimidate someone watching your video. I learned this from one of my mentors. You can actually intimidate someone if they're watching you and say, wow, I can never do that. You have to watch out for that.
Yes, you do.
Because you might scare them away.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
It's okay to mix it up and do some fancy editing here and there. But for me, I'm old school. I like plain Jane videos where I can just sit on the camera, talk, give the value, share some knowledge, connect it to my list. And that way they can see the reality of what we do.
Yes.
Right. And just keep it stupid simple. Because what I want to do is I want to teach people how to do it stupid simple. If I go, hey, you know what? You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And like, I don't want to confuse them. I want them to go through the process and start learning something and then start saying, hey, you know what? Asa Rich taught me the basic principles. Like, this is the stuff that nobody's teaching me. And I finally got it because they didn't overwhelm me. They didn't confuse me. See? And there it is.
Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Right on the dot, 9:04. This
Already?
is the hot seat.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
it
this
is.
went by so fast.
We got to wrap this up. Guys, last
My God.
moment, last minute. If you guys have any other comments or questions, leave them in the chat. We'll come back to them and we'll actually reconvene and meet up again next Friday, same time, same bat channel here on our profile. Also in the groups where you guys are following us in. Make sure that you tune in 8 o'clock Friday and ask your questions. You see, these questions are really important because like everybody, like I said, is in a different journey. And what Rich just shared with you is like pure gold. And what you're getting information, you can get a lot more when you actually hire us to be your coaches and mentors. We have been dominating the industry for a very long time, and like Rich said, we don't use fancy stuff. We're like very authentic, very original. This is why a lot of people come to us because, we don't fake it. We actually keep it real.
Just raw.
So
It's
we're
just raw.
we're uncensored. We'll tell you like it is. We'll give you tough love. Ask any of our students that actually graduated from Diamond Coaching, we give them tough love. And they grow and transform from, when they started being novices and beginners.
Badass marketer.
And now they're just badasses. They're badass affiliates, badass marketers. They're doing their thing. They're making 6-7 figures and it's awesome. I'm very proud of them. So the thing is, I want to leave with you guys is this. When you come to the hot seat, be prepared to learn. Be prepared to learn the stuff that comes out of it because you would have to pay thousands to get access to this kind of
I was just about to
information.
say that what I just shared.
Yeah,
People pay literally a few $1,000s alone just to share that type of information.
absolutely.
So, but I'm just sharing it with you because for me, like I rather give more value and over deliver.
Yes.
So you guys can, go home tonight and say, wow, like my mind just, I feel like I can get it. I can understand that. I can comprehend that the way Asa Rich delivers it. Cause we get that a lot, the way that we explain things that makes sense to people. But when they watch somebody else, they get confused and overwhelmed because they get too technical.
They do.
I don't want to get too technical. When I talk about list building, the ABCs,
Yes,
it's truly ABC if you really think about it.
absolutely.
Right? That little bonus, you know what I mean? That D, don't worry about the D, the buyer's list, until you go through the first ABCs first
Right.
with the process. You see how you see how right now, how I just broke that down so simple for
Yes.
you to comprehend, right? That's all that people want.
I have a comment coming in on my phone. Ace, I'm building a collection of your word of the day Wednesdays. I'm loving them. Thank you very much for
people
doing
like
that.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that you're enjoying it and you're creating a collection. When I make those images, and I do a lot of graphic design, when I make those images, guys, you can definitely build a compiled list of glossary terms and save them for yourself so you can constantly revisit them and learn. Because when you become a marketer, you got to know what this stuff means, right? And Richard Osborne says, what is the weather like down there in Puerto Rico? It's sunny here and 76 degrees in Monroe, Michigan. It's actually 83.
Yeah, we've been having like 105, 106.
Yeah,
the last few days.
Triple degree weather out
really
here.
hot.
It can get really, really hot. Colleen says, thanks, guys. Another fantastic and educational evening on the hot seat. Love that comment. You're welcome, Colleen. And Richard says, are you repeating yourself? You are repeating yourself. Okay. So other than that, guys, my name is Ace Guzman. Thank you so much for joining us here on the hot seat. We'll be back next Friday. Bring your questions.
And my name is Rich Guzman, guys. Again, definitely when you come back, bring your questions and let's keep learning, keep growing. This is why we are here, to help you move forward.
Click the link in our bio if you'd like more information about how to work with us and have us in your corner so that you could actually win the fight against firing your boss and actually living a life of freedom.
And design your own 9 to 5.
That's right.
That's important.
See you then.
All right,
See you
guys.
on the next one.
Take care.
Bye now.
Bye, guys.